So I really wanted to come to you guys, even though it's raining. I'm really disappointed that it's raining. But the project that I'm working on, I'm gonna try to vlog the entire process. Um, is building my privacy fence by myself. So there was a pre-existing fence here. Last year I took it out. It was a chain link fence, and these wild tree branches was growing through the chain link fence. So eventually I cut that fence out, and I had cut these tree branches down, but they continue to grow. But anyway, where you see these brick pavers, this is that represents each post that I would be putting up. So yeah, I'm gonna lose some property line because I moved the fence. I'm moving the fence to close my yard in a bit more so that I don't have to worry about these tree branches. So basically, I'm gonna start my fence right at the corner of my house and kind of just build a straight line down those so that way I don't have to worry about these fence pieces. These tree branch pieces, like roots, maybe. I don't know once I start digging the post. I started digging a post here. However, it's raining. And so I don't want to really be out in the rain digging the post. So I covered the hole that I did dig up with a piece of tarp and the brick paver. And that'll be like the second post. The first post will be right here in the corner of my house. And so, yeah, all I have to do really is cut these branch pieces down and figure out a way to kill it so that they don't keep growing. Because essentially, if they do, they'd be really on the back part of my fence. So yeah, post. And a part of me feels like because I call myself turning the dirt over and it's not as level, that may play a part in the fence being level. But I still think that's a fairly enough amount of backyard space. Um, to work with. So, yeah, this is the unofficial before I start really digging posts and everything. So, the layout is fence along this line here. Then this is my alley. Fence along there, from there to there to the tree. That will be the end post. I want to put a gate right here somehow. I'm not sure how that would work, but a gate to go there. And so that will cover this side. So this is the before. Okay, so update. It's still wet outside. It's not actually raining right this second, but I really wanted to at least try to dig one hole to see if using the manual post digger, which I'll show you guys, would be sufficient to dig a 3-foot hole. And the reason I'm digging a 3-foot hole is because I'm impatient and I really want to put my fence up while we're quarantined, or at least start putting it up while we're quarantined and supposed to stay in the house or whatever. And so my local Lowe's only has 9-foot post, and because of that, my city regulations require that your privacy fence be no taller than 6 feet. So if I dig a 3-foot hole on for a 9-foot post, it'll be right at the 6-foot mark. At least that's my assumption. So I was using this manual post digger, which looks like that I got from Lowe's, and I was digging this post here, or hole, digging this hole, and I measured the hole, and it's only 1 foot deep. Now, I'm no rocket scientist, but if I'm digging 9 holes, and I literally am getting what it seems to be like nowhere with this manual post digger, and I've only dug 1 foot, and it's like, I don't know if it's because the ground is wet that's causing me to have issues with digging the rest of the dirt out of the hole, but either way, I feel like this is going to be very time consuming. So then I decided to look into renting a post, an auger, from Home Depot, because where I live, there's a Home Depot and the Lowe's like right next to each other. So I looked into renting the auger from Home Depot, and it's not that expensive. It's like $56 for 4 hours. Not sure how long it takes to dig a hole with an auger, but I'm pretty sure I could dig 9 holes in 4 hours. Or if not 9 holes in 4 hours, then you can rent it for the day for $80. Okay, not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is put this on hold. Tomorrow it's supposed to be nice out. Well, 60 degrees with no rain. So tomorrow my plan is to rent the auger, dig the hole, and all 9 of them. I purchased some tarp that I'm going to cut, and I'm going to place in the ground to cover my hole so that no water gets into this one hole that I've already dug. And I'm going to resume this tomorrow is the plan. So this may not be a grand idea, but that is my hole that I'm covering up until further notice, so that I can prevent a lot of water from getting in, as much water from getting in there. Okay, so I'll come back to you guys once I rent the auger, and I will dig the 9 holes with the auger, 3 feet deep holes, so that I can put a 9-foot post in. And once it's in the 3-foot hole, it'll then meet my city requirements for a 6-foot high fence. Clearly, numbers and measurements are my thing. So this is really a truly different DIY project for myself. And my other concern is my leveling of the ground. But I'll figure this out. So thank you for following my journey as I build a privacy fence.